Do you want to know how to quit your W-2? Well, if you do, you're going to have to switch your mindset from achieving net worth to one of achieving cash flow. Because end of the day, cash flow is what pays for your living expenses. It's what provides freedom. And once you have it dialed in, it is a more predictable and stable metric of success. Imagine rain, snow, sleet, or hail. Imagine whether in health, whether in sickness, whether in injury, whether in personal need of time, that whether you go to work or not, you are going to have a stable and predictable source of income flowing into your bank account. This is what true financial freedom will provide you. In today's video, I'm going to show you the exact steps that I took and am taking to escape the golden handcuffs of dentistry, which I very much was locked up, and into a life of liberty, one full of pursuit of passion and goals, and one of true fulfillment cash flow has afforded me. This is what makes a life worth living. Having many, many experiences. At the end of the day, when you talk to a man on his dying bed, he doesn't remember how much money he made. He doesn't remember how many patients he treated if that dying man is a dentist or a doctor. What he does remember are the experiences that he had. Because a life worth living is a life, incredible experiences where you have felt the reaches, you've smelt, seen, you've heard, you've touched every ounce and every angle and every area of humanity that you want to pursue. Financial freedom is not just about money. Financial freedom is about creating a life of your choosing. This whole modern economic slaves to debt is very much true in America. And it's done very intentionally by the powers that be, but I'm not going to go there. This is not that type of channel. But in today's video, we're going to break down how it's allowed me to take a giant step back from being an endodontist and working at a truly ideal schedule. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Dr. Johnny Walker, aka Dr. Jonathan Withanacci. Listen, before we get into the video, I just want to tell you a little bit of great news. 2 days ago, we closed on a 100-unit apartment building in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm excited too. Thank you. Thank you. It took a team effort to get to the finish line, from the sponsor to the team that found and acquired the property. Congratulations to all of our investors that participated in this deal. We had 6 brand new investors that had never invested in real estate before, and congratulations to them on getting their passive investing journey started. If you haven't joined already, I highly urge you to join our Facebook group. It's called Financial Freedom for Dentists Through Passive Investment. If you like what I'm doing here on this channel, we're going all in over there. Interviews that you see posted, and there's parts and highlights of it. The full interviews live in the Facebook group. We give discounts to our events. We give discounts to our courses. We have a ton of downloads that are exclusively available only in our Facebook group. It's called Financial Freedom for Dentists. And the last thing I want to talk about is last week, I was very gracious to be invited to a sort of a secret mastermind group by one individual, and he put together a group of very high-level entrepreneurs. I was very fortunate to be in that room. Most rooms, I'm usually one of the most successful, if not the most successful person in the room. In this room, I was at the bottom. But guess what? That tells me I was in the right room. I love this business that I'm in right now, man. Like, you know how many genuine connections I get to have with so many incredible people. All right, so let's get into the video. It's not about net worth. It's about cash flow, right? The accumulation mindset that everybody that they try to sell us, and they indoctrinate us and tell us, hey, listen, you got to do a 401k plan. You got to do IRA, you gotta go and put your money into ETFs and mutual funds, and well, guess what? And accumulate as much as you can and hope that that's enough, and then you can start to draw down on it and deplete. So it's an accumulation and then depletion model, and hope that you don't outlive your money. Well, we here at this channel, we're savvier investors now. We know that the wool's trying to be pulled over our eyes. We know that the Matrix has indoctrinated most of us, right? Well, here's a chance for you to choose between the red and the blue pill. The red pill is the truth. The blue pill will let you stay in the Matrix and keep doing what everybody else is doing, and it's not going anywhere. But you take the red pill and the truth will set you free. And that's what this channel is all about. But this channel, we don't do what average people do. We do what the wealthy people do, right? We study wealthy people. We do invest like wealthy people. We adopt mindset and strategies of wealthy people. And guess what happens if you do all of that? You can fill in the blanks. You know what happens. My point is, this whole thing about, hey, build net worth. No, listen, think about it differently. On this video, I'm going to tell you why we should think about cash flow. Why is cash flow more important than net worth? Because in our view, cash flow is the true marker of success. 1, cash pays your expenses. Cash flow is a measure of how much money you have to pay your rent or mortgage, how much money you have to pay your utilities, your bills, your groceries, your tuition, your vacations, your Starbucks. But simply put, cash flow is what pays the bills. Similarly, your personal financial situation improves when you can use cash to avoid debt, pay your creditors, pursue more opportunities, and build your future. Number 2, net worth is not liquid. High net worth, it might be a good snapshot of, hey, where I am in a financial standpoint, where I kind of am, but it is not liquid like cash. If you need cash quickly for some reason, a high net worth won't save you. If your net worth is tied up in your primary residence, which the majority of their wealth is tied up in their primary residence, you can't access that money in an emergency. It's illiquid. If you want to sell your house, it might take you 30, 60, 90 days minimum if you find somebody, unless I guess if you find a cash buyer. And what if you can't sell your property? Eventually, you run out of illiquid assets, you run out of cash. A positive cash flow, on the other hand, means being able to take that trip, buy that business, invest in that opportunity, or meet an unexpected expense with ease and without worry. Number 3, net worth can change. When markets are good, net worth can go up. I mean, that's great news. It makes us feel great, and we can talk to our colleagues and say, hey, my portfolio just jumped. It's great for bragging rights. It's great for making you feel good, but it doesn't give you any more income, right? It doesn't make you any more financially stable in that particular moment. And on the other hand, assets can fall and net worth can fall with ease as well. We see what happened in the pandemic where people's net worth dropped by 50% before rebounding. How many people had a heart attack in that time? Now, on the other hand, cash flow is tangible. It's money that we can use, and it's also much more reliable than net worth. Once you have a flow of cash, it tends to remain pretty steady. And this is especially true if you have multiple sources of income. If even one dips or 2 dips, you have others that offset that. This is what will give you high predictability of income, and another reason why cash flow trumps net worth. Number 4, high net worth can be an illusion. Almost half of American families have their net worth tied up in their primary residence. And to make matters even worse, they have low to negative cash flow. For these families, high net worth is actually an illusion because they're going under slowly. I know too many people that have huge, beautiful homes, but because their income has declined, you can see deferred maintenance throughout their house. Things haven't been fixed, things haven't been repaired or replaced because the income isn't there, even though the value of the house has doubled. And this is probably a very overlooked one. But imagine if you have a great business opportunity, if you have an investment opportunity comes along, but you don't have any cash. It's all net worth. Well, guess what? Cash flow gives you that cushion, gives you that extra, hey, look, I can actually comfortably take a position in this investment and grow my future self's bank account. Whereas, hey, I got all my money in the 401k plan. It hasn't grown, but it's still there at least, right? Because my 401k plan doesn't really go anywhere, but the money's still there, but I can't do anything with it anyway, right? I have a chance to invest in a 100-unit apartment building that's going to give me some cash flow. Well, no, guess what? I'm going to leave it in this 401k plan where it's not growing, right? Sorry, I don't mean to harp on 401k plans, but let's just call it what it is. Net worth is subjective. Donald Trump is going to trial. I don't know what it's called, but he's going to trial, I believe. And what did he do? He inflated the values of his real estate by over $2 billion. Because guess what? Net worth is subjective. You don't really know how much a property is worth until you actually sell it, because that's how you know how much you can achieve. Until then, it's a matter of opinion. Obviously, we have some calculations and metrics assign value to income, but there is always subjectivity to it. On the other hand, cash flow is objective. You either have enough cash flow to handle your expenses or you don't. It's binary. And the last point I'm going to talk about, it's just plain more enjoyable. Cash flow allows you to travel, do leisure things, do adventures with your children, take your wife on a spa day, take your husband to play golf. I don't know, whatever that you like to do that makes life enjoyable. Cash flow gives you the ability to do that, right? You want to go buy A Peloton bike? Well, I got the cash to do it. Why not? It'd be remiss to say that net worth is completely not important, right? That would be foolish. But the first thing that you want to do is really build cash flow. That should be the mindset. Once you have enough income that you can support your monthly expenses, that's when you can start switching over to, hey, I want to grow my wealth. You can still create cash flow and drive wealth based on how you invest. The type of strategy and what you're looking for will determine what type of investments that you're looking for. If you need help with that type of strategy session, definitely do book a call with myself or one of my very helpful teammates. You go to the website, it's in the description below. Book a call. We can take a dive into where you're at, what you're trying to achieve, and how you can invest to achieve those goals. Remember, success follows action. People that just, hey, learn, watch this video. Hey, I'm just going to keep learning. I'm just going to keep learning. But they don't ever do anything. The people that might be less talented, might be less gifted, but is willing to take action and go through iterations, make mistakes, but try again, do it again, try it again. Just going through those iterations, the person that's less talented, less successful, less smart is gonna beat that person that's super analytical. And that's a lot of times why, even though oral surgeons, endodontists make huge incomes, you'll see a savvy general dentist that makes $150K a year but knows how to invest their money get miles ahead of these oral surgeons and endodontists that are making $3, $4, $5, $6, $7 million a year. And I know for a fact that it's true because I know people. I know oral surgeons and I know general dentists where the roles are reversed. Bottom line, end of the day, what you really want to do, a diverse portfolio is best. By diverse, I do not mean, hey, go invest everywhere. By diverse, I mean you should have a basket of cash flow. You should also have investments that are building net worth. They're different baskets, different functions, different purposes. You can create enough passive income that you can achieve financial freedom. And all you have to do is adopt a wise and prudent investment strategy and execute it in a consistent manner year after year. And the payoff, which is financial freedom, is a foregone conclusion. All right, guys, that's it for today. I hope you had immense value from this video. Listen, please share this with somebody if that needs to hear this, with one of your colleagues, somebody that's feeling burnout, somebody that might be a little down on their profession, but hey, listen, there's a way. I had some tremendous good news. I mean, I had a friend reach out to me, Dr. Alexander, right? And I haven't spoke to him in 10, 12 years now. And he saw my video and he was so inspired that he's like, he reached out to me. He's like, man, I got giddy watching your video. That was the exact text message he sent me. He sent it to another one of his colleagues, Dr. Snell, who's in Baltimore. He reached out to me. And I'm telling you, the connections that it makes this business is, I mean, I love it. I'm so blessed. And I love making these videos because it's helping people. I'm so enthusiastic that this channel is having that type of impact. I wish I had this channel when I was just getting started. All right, guys, until next time, to quote the late and great Jerry Springer, take care of yourself and each other. Peace.